Alright guys, so the day has finally arrived where we are about to witness LF Final Form Cooler officially getting his Zenkai tomorrow night for Dragon Ball Legends weekly reset update. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I was playing back in 2022 when this character originally came out, and when he first came out with his lock-in strike ability mechanic, it was by far the most broken thing in the game, and they are reinforcing that. They want you to make sure we go back to 2022. So really quick, guys, I want to ask you a very quick question. How many stars do you have LF Final Form Cooler at? Comment down below. I want to read his full kit as well, just because I completely forgot what he does. So I want to see what he needs as well, okay? So really quick, we have a little preview here. I do want to read this preview with you guys. So it says here, a fierce striker as always, which of course is a melee type. All enemies get one sub count on battlefield entry. Now, the reason why he's getting one sub count, which is like, you can't go lower than that, just one sub count. That's sufficient enough for him to land his strike card, which then locks you in even further. So you're technically getting locked in for more than one sub timer count, which we're going to get to in just one bit. But it goes on to say here, along with sub counts from strike arts, deal big damage to your target, plus strong defense, destroy the enemy's hand when hit by enemy's arts or more. Okay, so he has combo disruption, which is really good. I mean, honestly, let's jump into his kit, because I'm very curious to see what he does now, because I haven't used this character in like years. But I do have him maxed out fully at 14 stars. Comment down below if you guys have him at 14 stars. I mean, he's a very old unit, right? 3 years ago is a long time. But let's just quickly pull up the in-game really quick. Just read. And by the way, guys, he does buff red in movies. So we might be going into a movies campaign next, okay? There's not that many good movies reds. If we just, really quick, just filter this out with movies and reds. I mean, what do we have, right? We just got the latest Zenkai Frieza. I guess that's pretty much all we have, right? The Broly's already old. The Transforming LF Beast Gohan is already old, right? Pan is already old, right? So, I mean, yeah, there's not much going for Reds, honestly. But really quick, let's just read what his normal Z ability is as well, just because I'm quite curious. So, it's Sagas from the movies, tag Lineage of Evil, and Powerful Opponent. So, very broad. I mean, you got Powerful Opponents and movies, which is perhaps maybe the broadest tag besides Saiyans in the game, which is crazy. So let's quickly read the, oh, by the way, these are his stats, which is pretty good, right? 271 for a strike attack, but I never just look at stats, because kit obviously has, you know, pretty much everything to do with it, right? So his main ability is randomly destroys one of your own cards and ultimate arts card, and draws the ultimate arts card Death Glider next, restores own health by 25% and ki by 40, increases own arts card draw speed by level 1 for 20 timer counts, nullifies enemies, restores health. Okay, so this is big, guys. Nullifies enemies, restores health when it reaches 0 when this character attacks for a 20 timer count. So this character could quick attack your endurance character and nullify the endurance, which is crazy, right? For 20 timer counts after he pops his main ability. Also applies buff effect, nullifies enemies' special actions that activate when cover changing for 20 timer counts. So cover null for 20 timer counts is pretty big as well. So honestly, for a 3-year-old unit, not a bad main ability whatsoever. Actually pretty good. Very good, actually. So pretty impressive. So his first unique ability is 20% to damage inflicted against tag Super Saiyan, cannot be cancelled. Is there any... Who's this? Okay, so of course, Ultra Super Saiyan Goku is going to get smacked by this, especially because of color disadvantage as well. And the following effects occur when battle starts. Plus 90 to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduces damage received by 55%, cannot be cancelled. Also plus 40% to strike damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. And 15% to strike damage inflicted by all allies other than this character cannot be cancelled. So, not that... Honestly, I thought it was going to be worse, and we're barely in the beginning. So, I mean, we'll see what he needs, right? So, let's keep reading here, guys. It goes on to say, also nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 10 timer counts if there is a tag Super Saiyan enemy battle member. Okay, so if you pair this up with Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, that's actually, well, hold up. So nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 10 timer counts if there is a tag Super Saiyan enemy battle member. Okay, so yeah, Super Saiyan Goku is pretty much everywhere, so you're gonna get this a lot, right? So it's really good. Goes on to say here, also applies the following effects to self when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. He draws a strike card next and restores ki by 20. Okay. The next ability here is knocks enemies back. Okay, so he has cover change against strike attacks. We know that. Also applies the following effects to self once 50 timer counts pass from battle starts. He gets an additional 15% to damage inflicted. Cannot be cancelled. Applies attribute upgrade -15 to enemy sustained damage cut effects. Cannot be cancelled. Also -5 to strike and blast arts cost. Cannot be cancelled. And also applies the following. Okay, so is this the one? Oh no, it's the next one. Okay, so it says here also applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a strike card. He restores health by 4%, ki by 5, and plus 10% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Now, this is where it gets interesting, guys. The following effects occur upon landing a strike art hit, so you have to land it, right? Destroy all of your enemies' special arts, reduces enemies' ki by 40, also inflicts all enemies with 2 sub counts, activates once, and it resets on switch. So just this right here, you know, you combine it with what we saw in the previews. If we just pull it up right here, he also gets one, what is it? It's like one sub count to all enemies. So honestly, guys, this character is, if they construct this character correctly, the lock-in ability is probably like one of the most broken abilities you could get in Dragon Ball Legends. Like, honestly, it's pretty crazy, right? If we just go back, we didn't read his green card. So far, pretty good for a 3-year-old unit. You know, of course, like the damage and everything else will have to play a factor because he is old with that stuff. But so his green card is draw a strike card next, restores own ki by 40, plus 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, which is not bad, and also plus 20% to damage to the next special move damage cannot be cancelled. Okay, and a special move damage gives 25%, deals massive impact damage, 25% to special move damage for 3 timer counts, and shortens allies sub count by 3 on hit, and of course blast armor. And we have Death Collider as well, which, you know, is his ultimate, deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation, plus 40% to ultimate move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, applies attribute upgrade, -50 to enemies sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts, as well as additional plus 30% to ultimate move damage for 3 timer counts if enemy's health is 50% or below. So yeah, that's going to be an extra 70% to his ultimate move damage, guys, which is crazy, right? Which is crazy. If the enemy's health is below 50, but thankfully I do have this guy maxed out. But guys, comment down below, how many stars do you currently have LF Final Form Cooler at? This character officially comes out tomorrow night for the weekly reset update. Technically the next day, depending where you guys live on the time zones. But guys, that's going to wrap it up. If you did enjoy the video, as always, make sure you guys simply just like and subscribe. And I'll definitely catch you guys once again tomorrow morning for another video. Catch you guys then. Have a good one. Peace.